How much muscle can you gain in 90 days naturally? Ask the internet and suddenly everyone's an expert. But no one has the same opinion.
If it looks unnatural, it is unnatural.
But I'm determined to find the answer. So for the next 3 months, I'll be following the most effective, science-backed training and diet to push the limit of what's possible without steroids. And the results were shocking.
What? No way.
Even Dr. Mike, a top expert, was stunned.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You gained a crap load of lean mass.
This is me on day 0, after 5 years of consistent training. And according to the world's most accurate tests, I'm 163 pounds at 13% body fat. Now for this challenge, there are 3 basic goals I need to follow in order to be successful. Number 1, failure. Every single set I do will be to failure. Number 2, calorie surplus. Now I'm just gonna eat as much as possible, but the absolute minimum every day will be 3,200 calories. I have the smallest appetite in the world, so I'm gonna do my best with this one. Man. And finally, 6-day split. I'm gonna train 6 days a week and do a push-pull leg split. This right here is the foundation. This is what's gonna get me the most amount of gains. But this simple routine alone won't be enough to maximize my results, which is why I'll be meeting up with multiple experts throughout this challenge, starting with Dr. Mike. I'm doing a 90-day body transformation. Can I just show you my physique to show you where I'm at?
Sure.
Boom. Now before you say anything, I am 100% natural.
I can tell. No way, Brandon, you're huge. You're definitely on steroids.
What amount of muscle would impress you that I would gain in 90 days?
5 pounds.
Really? I feel like 5 pounds is pretty doable, no?
5 pounds of muscle in 90 days, an extremely high amount of muscle.
But there was a catch.
You're gonna look a lot fatter.
Oh, true.
I would take creatine, HMB. Sleep has to be really good, by the way.
Sleep. It's 12:43 a.m. I am the worst with sleep. I need to get on top of it or I'm not gonna make any gains.
If your muscles, by the next time you train them, they're like very well recovered, add a set or 2 to that muscle group next week. Best of luck.
Thank you so much. So after following Dr. Mike's advice for the next week, it was time for my first weigh-in.
Wow, I'm still lean. I haven't gained that much fat, 7 pounds.
But if I want to beat Dr. Mike's prediction, I need to make sure I'm not wasting any of my reps. My biggest fear is that I go hard in the gym and I'm not doing things optimally to build as much muscle as possible. So I'm gonna meet up with someone who is probably the most muscular man I know. Eric, I don't think they can see me.
Oh, my bad, dude. I forget how wide I am sometimes.
This is Eric right here. How many years have you been training?
20, yeah. So
20 years.
So I was 11.
I feel like you have more muscle in one quad than I have on my whole body. Clearly, Eric knows something that I don't about training legs. And throughout the entire leg session, I learned 2 keys to maximizing muscle growth. Number 1, range of motion. Right away, I noticed Eric uses blocks and wedges.
This is gonna allow me to get as deep as I need to or want to in my rep without having to worry about my heels lifting off.
And the second key technique is controlling the eccentric part of the rep. Going slow and controlled when lowering the weight helps with 2 things. It isolates the proper muscle and increases the time under tension, both leading to more muscle growth compared to regular reps.
Take it all the way in and in. And push. Yeah.
So that's the wrap on the leg workout, huh?
That's it, man.
That was awesome. My legs are shaking. Now I have to drive home for 3 hours after hitting legs. Feeling good though. And on top of filming videos for my channel, over the last 3 weeks, I've spent every hour of my day either training, eating, or sleeping. I just don't have enough time throughout the day to cook all my meals. I really don't. So I've decided to call in some reinforcements. That's where you come in, Mom. Mama Williams.
That's correct.
So while I was working out today doing my back and bicep workout, my mother prepared me a wonderful meal. This looks insanely good. I can't wait to try it.
I got your cookies.
Cookies? Now that I've got my mom's cooking, I'm about to get massive. Before when I was squatting with one plate, it felt kind of heavy and it just wasn't very comfortable. But wow, one plate genuinely felt effortless. And while that may seem light, as someone who grew up skinny and had to work extra hard to see progress, those small wins add up over time.
It's officially day 30. I was 163 on day 1. So I'm up 11 pounds in just a month. That's insane. For the last 3 days, I had to completely rest because the fatigue from pushing myself to failure every single set 6 days a week, I started feeling so tired. Like I didn't want to do anything.
So I went to go see a friend who's a specialist in muscle recovery.
Am I looking bigger or what?
Yeah, you're a little flared out there.
I'm not flared out. This is natural.
Or just extreme tightness in my body, which my chiropractor Chris made sure to release.
Yeah.
But now that my muscles were looser, I could train with greater ranges of motion and use all the tips Eric had given me.
Deep, slow, and controlled on the eccentric, normal speed on the concentric. And the pump right now in my chest is insane.
I've noticed some changes.
You have?
The bulk is making you bigger for sure.
You think so?
100%.
But as good as training felt, I missed having a partner to push me beyond my limits. So to fix that,
I'm with Marco.
The roles have reversed now.
Yeah, exactly a year ago, we transformed Marco.
and just like I did for Marco, he's gonna push me hard to make sure I'm stimulating as much muscle growth as possible.
Ooh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, I'll need your help on this one. I'm getting a workout just to sit in here.
One more. Slow on the way down.
Having the support was making the challenge so much easier, not just with training, but even outside the gym.
I'll give you $5 off.
Oh, what the,
I
really?
got you, yeah. Gotta support the bulk.
Let's go, legend.
As the halfway point of the challenge approached, I absolutely stuffed myself. We've got Korean chicken wings, beef bulgogi, 2 sushi rolls, a blue dragon roll, red dragon roll, and then 2 miso soups.
But it doesn't end there, because for dessert, I also have an entire thing of boba.
And I'm also gonna have this rice pudding with some mini donuts. I feel like Matt Stoney right now, just eating 10,000 calories in a sitting. Although I was full 24/7, all of those extra calories helped fuel my workouts, and I was noticing how much stronger I've gotten. I typically wouldn't do sumo deadlifts, but 315 was flying. Like, it felt very light. Because I was feeling so strong, I decided to try my bench PR again, which was a tough 225. And if I break it, then the bulk is definitely working.
We're gonna start out nice and easy, just 135. On top of training hard in the gym, tracking my food has been super important for the progress that I made so far. So I've been using the Yazio app to help me track my calorie and protein intake. That felt pretty good, so let's go up to 185 now. Okay. Before I go to 225, I'm gonna try 205, see how that feels, and then just go for it. Using Yazio's AI feature, I can easily track my calories by taking a simple photo of my meals. And it's really motivating to see my progress with their weekly and monthly analysis. All right, 205 on the bar. Whew. That felt almost as easy as Yazio makes it to stay consistent with your diet. 225 going on the bar. I was struggling to do one of these not too long ago. I've been using Yazio every day, and I actually have a 40-day streak right now, tracking all my protein and calories. Before I hit this, if you guys want to crush your calorie goals, get 50% off Yazio Pro after a 7-day free trial down below. Let's go. Yo. That flew up. We gotta go heavier.
That's the best part of it. One more time. You got this. Push, 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 all. Push, 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 push.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Let's go. 245, that's the new PR. Shout out to Yazio. Tracking all those calories really helped.
The fact that I already hit a big PR makes me want to incorporate even more into my routine, even if it's a bit unconventional.
So upon research, I discovered that splitting wood is actually a great way to significantly increase your testosterone. I just feel so manly. Maybe I'll finally be able to grow a beard.
And although I'm not 100% sure that this method is actually legit, a tip that I got from another fitness expert definitely was.
I struggle getting enough food in. How can I cram more food into being that surplus?
Liquid calories is my go-to, like help you get a lot of food down a lot easier.
So I followed Hussein's advice and started drinking milkshakes non-stop.
Have a glass of milk. You know, people talk about this and how unhealthy it is because there's all this growth hormone and all of that, but that's music to my ears. Growth hormone, naturally, I'll take it. It's 11 p.m. and I know it's been a successful day of bulking when I look down and see this. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying.
Oh my. Another day, another workout. Let's see how much I weigh right now. 178.2. That is 2 pounds away from my goal of 180.
And hopefully at least 5 out of the 15 pounds I've gained so far is muscle and not all fat.
And today we are actually gonna hit shoulders and arms. And we're also gonna use this crazy advanced cable machine right here that can go up to 200 pounds and also overload my eccentric. It's a little too heavy, but we'll roll with it. Now, as I rest, I wanna show you guys something. Follow me. Voila. I've been working on my wood chopping. See that?
Oh my God.
Anyway, back to my workout. Just wanted to show off a little bit.
And while old school training is fun, as the challenge was coming to an end, I wanted to try anything that could give me extra gains. And upon my research, I found something. It's called an ARX machine, and it claims to double the amount of muscle you can put on compared to regular gym weights. And there's actually only one in my city.
Not only is this machine $50,000, but it's also one of the most efficient ways to gain muscle, because I can get a whole workout in just 25 minutes and save myself 2 hours that I'd be spending in the gym. So you're not using a set weight like in the gym. This is using AI to tell how much force it needs to push on your muscle in order to get the most amount of growth. And because of that, I only needed to do 1 set. And I definitely feel it. My chest is completely dead.
Something very interesting has been happening to me throughout this bulk that I truly did not expect. A lot of people have been going out of their way to support me. Like the other day, I got a bunch of free desserts when I told the waiter that I'm behind on my calories.
Lemon cake, chocolate chip cashew cookie, double chocolate almond brownie. 1,000 calories. Bam.
The cashier at a grocery store gave me some beef jerky that he had because I told him that I was bulking.
95 grams of protein.
That's insane.
But hands down, my biggest supporter has got to be my mom. She literally will not stop bringing me
more cookies. Hello, lovers. You know, cookies.
more cookies.
Hello.
Cookies.
With all that support, I was ready to crush this final week.
Some deviled eggs, sourdough.
Sick of eating scrambled eggs every single morning. Because it tastes different, it feels new to me, so I'm able to eat 1 extra egg than I normally do every morning. Which would be needed for the final leg day of the challenge.
What's crazy is about a month and a half ago, so just 1 plate, I was dead by the end of that set. Now this feels too easy. Like I have to go to 2 plates. They never had so much like definition. Now I can actually see like each individual muscle. Yeah, I'm super excited to see the before and afters at the end of this.
It felt so rewarding seeing how all the reps and effort I put in throughout this challenge led to very clear results.
I'm gonna be walking a little funny the rest of the day, but oh, this is awful.
But after 90 days of hard work, it was time to see just how much muscle I gained. And let's just say the results were not what I was expecting.
No way.
It's actually pretty impressive. That much weight gained and very little fat mass.
I'm like shocked. That's crazy. But are my results crazy enough to impress
Dr. Mike, I'd like to send you the before and after, at least of the front of my body. On day 0, I weighed 163 pounds. And on day 90, I weighed 173 pounds.
It's interesting.
Interesting, huh? How much lean mass do you think I gained?
3 pounds.
3 pounds of lean mass is your guess. What would you be extremely impressed by?
5 pounds.
According to the hydrostatic test I have in front of me, my day 0 body fat was 13.75%. My day 90 body fat was 13.13%.
Whoa.
So that means the 10 pounds that I gained was lean mass.
You gained a crap load of lean masses.
140 on start and then 150 at end.
You know, your traps are just like totally different level of roundness now. Your arms look bigger, way rounder delts. Your chest looks notably thicker.
If you want to do exactly what I did and put on a bunch of size, I took the exact training and diet that I followed over the last 90 days and put it down below in the description. And clearly, it paid off. And it reminds me of a quote from my friend Marco, who said,
"If nothing changes, nothing changes."
So go out there, push yourself harder than you ever have before, and you will get the results that you're looking for.